Well, hello. Welcome to my kitchen. I just finished a really solid little run and strength session at the gym and thought I would show you a meal that I've been just really loving lately. If you're like me, you love cereal, you grew up on this stuff, but you want something a little bit healthier and not as, filled with crap as most kind of standard cereals are. And so I've sort of designed this meal to be an excellent post-workout meal, or just any sort of meal or snack for athletes, because it still gives you that kind of feel of cereal, but is actually extremely nutritious, super rich in protein, complex carbs, good sources of fiber and iron, and tons of other vitamins and minerals. So I'll just kind of run you through all the ingredients and show you how to put it all together. Super simple, super basic. You can find most of this stuff at pretty much any grocery store, and it takes like 2 seconds. So starting off with sort of like the base of the cereal, I like to kind of mix it up, have a couple different kinds of cereals. I really like this stuff right now, this Nature's Path Heritage Flakes. It's a delicious blend of kamut, Khorasan wheat, oats, spelt, barley, millet, and quinoa. So just a kind of a bunch of different grains built into these like really good little flakes. So I just kind of dump about like 2 cups of that. That's kind of the main base of the cereal. And then I also kind of just recently discovered these toasted whole wheat berry and flaxseed cereal by Uncle Sam brand. It's basically just whole grain wheat, flaxseed, barley malt, and salt. So just another little like crunch to add to the cereal. Flax is always good, of course. So I just toss a little bit of that in. And then kind of the toppings are sort of whatever you like. I like to add different nuts and seeds. So pumpkin seeds and walnuts are kind of 2 of my favorite options. So I'll just take, and I don't really measure any of this out. I just kind of wing it depending on how hungry I am. Get a little pumpkin seed in there. Pumpkin seed's awesome source of iron. Really good, probably my favorite seed. Some crumbled walnuts in there. I'll also take some ground flax, which is also just really good, rich in nutrition. Get you some omega-3s in there as well, some fiber. Of course, raisins, awesome, just a little sweetness there. Add some raisins in there. I also like to add peanut butter to my cereal, and I know that sounds weird. I think a lot of people think that that's weird. I like it. I've just added peanut butter to my oatmeal since I was a small child, and I just think it's a nice flavor. But if you think it's super gross and weird, don't do it. Of course, you can use whatever nut butter you like. Just, adds even more kind of protein and calories, honestly, for after a workout is great. Blackstrap Molasses, if you know me, you know that I love this stuff. Super rich in iron, calcium, potassium, magnesium, a little bit of vitamin B6 in here as well. So this just boosts the iron content, which is, of course, very important for athletes. If you're not used to this stuff, I would suggest taking it slow. It's definitely an acquired taste. It's kind of metallic. That's that iron you're tasting. But I really like it. I've grown to like it. I put it in a lot of different things. And then my plant milk of choice is soy milk, just because it's rich in protein, a little bit more nutritious, has a little bit more calories and stuff going on. So 7 grams of protein per serving, plus a bunch of additional fortification like calcium, potassium, iron, vitamin A, folate, B12. The list goes on. So I'll just add about a cup of soy milk in there. Okay, nice. Maybe a little more. Then you can add whatever fruit you like. I really like banana or berries. Berries aren't really in season right now, so I don't have any. But just whatever fruit you like. You can also add like frozen blueberries if you want. Just something in there to kind of keep that nutritional profile nice and high. And then of course, I love cinnamon, so I put it kind of on everything. So I just Add a little dash of cinnamon there. And that's pretty much it. So I did the math on all the nutritional info on this thing, just because I was curious. I don't typically do this, but I think it just goes to show how kind of nutritionally dense you can make this cereal, especially for like a post-workout thing if you're feeling like you're kind of depleted, stuff like that. So at about 985 calories, we have almost 40 grams of protein, so 38.5 grams of protein, which is plenty. That's a really solid amount to have after a workout. Hitting really good targets on all of the essential amino acids and as well as minerals. So we have 607 milligrams of calcium, almost 10 milligrams of iron, which is more than basically the RDA, or like the recommended daily allowance for men. So in one meal, you're hitting that target, which is obviously kind of a concern for a lot of plant-based athletes, so you wouldn't have to worry about it. 431 milligrams of magnesium. I mean, we're hitting all the targets in one meal for things like manganese, phosphorus, selenium. You're hitting a lot of good potassium, zinc, stuff like that. A ton of omega-3 fatty acids, which are really important. You're also getting B12 in there from the fortification of these things, which is obviously a very important nutrient for plant-based people. And you're also getting like 30 grams of fiber, which is more than the average American gets in a whole day. You're getting that in just one meal. So this is just a super badass meal. I think it's a great option if you really like cereal. It's delicious. If you feel like it needs a little bit more sweetness, you can add something like maple syrup. But I love it how it is. So I recommend checking it out. Try it out, and yeah, you'll be off on a good foot and ready to crush the next day. So thanks for watching. Hope that you enjoyed it. Hope you got something out of that. And let me know what you think. Delicious.